Hi, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the end of October. It is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So, we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future, and then we'll look at your person's energy, whoever's on your mind, and your energy, and see what's going on there for you guys. So if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. We've got a flyer. I do personal readings. That information is in, let me pick that up, the description box below if you'd like. All right. So we had the Seven of Wands come out and then the Judgment cards jumping out on the bottom of the deck really quickly. So I'm going to take that. I feel like there is something coming around that's creating a little bit of a sense of you need to be guarded. I don't know if this is a choice that's been thrown at you recently. It seems like there's a lot of family around you that are, maybe they're coming at you and they just are always looking to you to be there to support them. It's like they look up to you the way that these people are looking up to this angel. I'll show you guys in just a minute. I want to get the rest of the cards out for you. After that, we have the Three of Swords. So you could have people around you that have been through a tremendous amount of heartbreak and difficulty, and they're sad right now. And you have to be careful because you absorb a lot of that energy when people start coming towards you with it. Now, you could also be feeling a little bit defensive because where you thought that things were going well, possibly in a relationship, when we clarify, we'll find out. And something has really hurt you. So let's see what's going on. Why are your little pricklies up, your defenses up? So we have the Seven of Cups in reverse with the Lovers in reverse. So something has recently happened, or it could just be some energy of a difficult relationship that's on your mind with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. In the near future, we have the Moon in reverse with the Hermit and the Nine of Wands. Okay, somebody, maybe not all of you, have gotten some information that has thrown you a bit. Could it be about a third party? Absolutely. The overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles, which is great. I mean, that means things are going to be going in the right direction. Now, this could also be about two people who have really great finances. So they're a stable couple. It could be about being focused on creating more wealth in your life. Lots of things could be coming towards you. All of that really good stuff. I feel like I need to look behind it. And then the Hangman in reverse. So if you've been stuck, this is going to be a separate message. If you've been feeling stuck about your money, things are starting to look a little bit better. There's lots of job opportunities that are going to be coming towards you. If you've been recently filling out a lot of job applications or sending out your resume, for some reason the number 10 keeps popping up, which is October to me. It could be multitudes of 10s. So it could be November 10th. It could be 10 days from now. Something of that number is coming up that's going to be prominent for you. Maybe it's the 10th one that you send out, and then it's finally going to get the attention that it needs, and that's going to be the job that you get. Something is definitely going to take a turn for the better towards the end of October or into November. All right, so in the recent past, like I said, we have the Seven of Wands with the Judgment card and the Three of Swords. There's a lot of people down here looking up to this person, and I feel like that's what you experience. Your strength is something to be admired. And when people are really feeling down, I think they have a tendency to lean on you. And right now, I think Spirit's just saying you need to kind of put up your boundaries. Now, for others of you, you could have recently found out that there was a third-party situation, and it's put you on the defensive, and you could be asking, like, why? Why is this happening? Why did it have to happen this way? I don't understand. It feels like a painful, very painful situation, especially if that's what you found out. Now, that could have been something from your past that's just popping back up in the recent past, or it's something that is currently, that you just recently found out. So we'll clarify that in just a moment. So the current energy is the Seven of Cups in reverse with the Lovers in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. This is a clear-cut decision to get out of a relationship or separate yourself from someone who has probably done something of this sort. Either they hurt you or there was I don't want to say it like that, but you don't always know for sure if it's a third party. It just could be the energy of something else, meaning that person could be spending way too much time at work. It's always, been a fight. something's going on that's just been pulling at your heartstrings. And I think you had to make a really tough decision to separate yourself from this energy. You could be going through this literally right now where you're choosing not to be confused or let things cloud your thought process around relationships in general. So it seems like you're making a choice now to get out of that energy. The moon in reverse with the Hermit and the Nine of Swords. This is secrets being revealed. So something has come to your awareness. The Hermit says that you're taking the time to do some reflection. Maybe you had to look back over how things unfolded and ask yourself, did I not see this? Did I see this? There's clarity here. Did I see the signs? The Nine of Wands is very much the wounded warrior. So for some of you, this could have been a long time ago, and you're just really getting to the place where you're healing and releasing what had already occurred, and it's popping back up for you, or it did during the retrograde. And now you're on the other side, not necessarily fully on the other side of it, but at least you're taking a look at it from, I can get through this. I've been through tough things in my life, and I've always come out the other side of it. That's what I love about the Nine of Wands. No matter what, yes, he has things that he's been through. They've been tough, but he always finds his way out. And that's the strength that I think we all admire about Leos, because you guys fight through and get yourselves on the other side. You don't let things take you down to a point of destruction. So whatever's been shown to you was shown to you for a reason. And I hope you know that that light that was shown on there was to help you get to a place where you started to look at things from a new perspective. Do some inner reflection. Like if people had been relying on you, or everything that you had done in this relationship was for the other person and you were always there, it could be time to take a step back and look at it and say, you know, maybe I saw the signs and I just didn't want to, or I need to really start focusing more on me, myself. I've been through enough and I want to get to the other side of that. All right. So let's look at the Seven of Wands with the Judgment card. I just keep wanting to say protect your energy, because I feel like this isn't going to be something that ends anytime soon, where people are going to be constantly coming to you. You may be hearing a lot of gossip from people as well, people in your ear about your person, which could put you on the defensive as well, because even if they did something, you don't need other people talking about it, right? Or giving you their opinion about what you should do. That's your choice. All right, so the King of Pentacles in reverse wanted to come out, and then the Ace of Swords was really standing there, and the Eight of Swords. So I'm going to take all three. So the King of Pentacles in reverse says there's somebody that has been a little bit manipulative when it comes to either resources, or there's someone that's holding back in that way. It could be that you're feeling like you can't find the opportunity that you were hoping you could find. That was creating a sense of feeling stuck. But the Ace of Swords is saying that you're going to have that clarity, or you just recently did, about what you need to do next. I did say with the Ten of Pentacles, you could be putting out a resume, you could be trying to find a job, something that's going to increase your finances, and that opportunity is going to come. This is cutting through the BS, really, and knocking anything away that stops you from proceeding forward. So if you have a little bit of a sense of instability around your finances, I'm going to say you're going to come from a place of feeling stuck, because you're really not with the Eight of Swords. She can get out of that. She can find her way out. But sometimes we feel that way just emotionally or mentally. And the swords are all about your mental energy. So you could have been feeling that way, and then boom, all of a sudden you have this moment of, I know what to do next. You're being guided to get you from this place of feeling unstable into the place where you make that decision and you take that step that you need to in order to get you beyond it. Now, could it have been about the relationship? Absolutely. If you heard things and you felt stuck, like you couldn't move, this is going to be that clarity that you need in order to take the steps that you need to get either away from a relationship, bring it to a close, whatever it is that you need to do in order to move beyond it. All right, let's look at the Seven of Cups with the Lovers in reverse. For Leo, please. So now we have the Two of Swords, that decision. It was a really tough decision, it feels like. I don't think this was something that was easy for you. And, you know, Leos are very devoted human beings. You guys love to the core, and you really are the stick with it types. You don't walk away from things very easily. So this is something I feel like you've been thinking about for quite some time. And it seems like it's been a really, really difficult choice to make. Let's look at the Lovers in reverse with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Now, that to me says a lot of swords energy. So a lot of mental. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Definitely Gemini energy, a Virgo, a Pisces. I really feel mostly air energy, some fire. So Leo, Sag, Aries. All right. So with the Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords, you could have somebody that's helping out. Is this a new energy? Possibly. Somebody could have caught your attention, or you've just been talking to someone that's been helping you get through this, getting the clarity that you needed to help you push forward. Because there's so much of this mental stuff. So you've been in your head, you've made this decision, and now I feel like you're going to take the steps that you need to take to get on with things. Now, the Moon in reverse with the Hermit. What is this saying for Leo, please? So we have, there you go. There's your Strength card. So you're coming out in your own reading saying, be bold, be strong. Be exactly who you are, the person who, no matter how hard life seems to hit you, you pick yourself back up. Yes, there's some introspection that needs to be done. That clarity that you got from the Moon in reverse could be just what you needed in order to take the steps that you had to move forward. Now, with the Hermit card and the Knight of Wands, we have the Death in reverse. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio. So there's a transformation that's happening with you that has not completely happened. With Death in reverse, it's in the process. So you could be feeling like, that transformation is so tough to go through sometimes, and we do it a lot in our lives. But I feel like you're in that place of beginning to transform into something new. So even if this has happened a long time ago, it's still coming up in the current energy and in the near future as shifts that are happening for you, not to you. So the energy on the bottom of the deck, and I feel like I need to flip this up, is the Ace of Pentacles. So yes, new opportunities, whether that be new opportunities in love or what we discussed about a job opportunity coming up. This is going to be something that's going to help push you in the right direction, give you that stability that you need in order to push forward. Because we need stability somewhere in our life. And if it isn't in your emotional state or in your mental state, then if you have it in your financial area, I feel like that's going to help you get started so that you feel secure knowing that you have something to build on. All right, I'm going to clear this, and then we'll get specifically into the energy of the person that you're dealing with or whoever's on your mind. So think about them for just a moment while I clear these up. And we'll see what's going on with you and your person. This is for Leo and their person. Please. Okay, that was a thin cut. So your person's energy is the Star card, definitely Aquarius energy. The Eight of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands, and Ten of Swords. So you've got somebody who's healing. I don't think this person is speaking up. There's definitely not a lot of communication with them right now. Your energy is the Six of Cups with the Nine of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now the overall energy is the Queen of Cups. This could be a need for both people to focus on self-love. Yes, the Queen of Cups is incredibly nurturing. I think that's your energy primarily. It doesn't matter. The person that you're dealing with could also be a very nurturing person. But right now, I feel like this is primarily you. So I think they're wishing on a star, to be honest with you. Right now, they're not communicating, but I think it's because they're going back and forth, maybe hoping and wishing that this could come together. It's definitely stressing them out. I think they feel abandoned and betrayed, or they know they did that to you, and that's weighing on their mind. So they could be somebody who carries a lot of guilt and a lot of frustration. I just feel like they're really overwhelmed and stressed out right now. Okay, so your energy is the Six of Cups with the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. To me, this says that you are moving on. It looks like something great is going to come towards you with the Six of Cups. That could be a gift from the universe. The Nine of Wands in reverse, getting beyond those wounds at times still feeling a little pulled or drawn back in, but you're so focused on your independence and getting yourself together financially. With the Wheel of Fortune, that means that good things are coming towards you. And see how she's looking straight into that card? That tells me that you are focused on that. You're focused on the new things, not living in the past, which is the Six of Cups, but focusing on all the new great things that are going to be available to you from this point on. So we always go through those ebbs and flows. So you may have had a rough spot and now you're just focused on how things can improve in the future. Now, could that be about that person? Yes, but right now it just feels like there's not a lot of communication, or your person just isn't communicating if you're in a current relationship because they're super stressed out. Let's look at the romance angels. This is for Leo, please. Okay, so we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I had to look at that twice. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, and then make the effort. So there's a lot of make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. If you felt like you needed to find your independence within this relationship, that could be what's happening. Now, your person could just be stressed out, period. Maybe they're drinking a little bit too much. I think with honeymoon, it just says take the time to, maybe the two of you, and or you can take a little honeymoon of your own to get away so that you can reflect on what's going on. One or the both of you could be, having a little bit too much fun, or both energies can be a little bit codependent in relationships. It's not a 4-letter word. Codependency is it's thrown around in such a way that it feels like it's negative. I don't know that it always is. It is good to be independent, yes, but we're all learning how to do that and not feel like we have to constantly rely on somebody else. But you do want to be able to lean on your partner. So I think it's just defining which is the best way to do that. And then expressing your love and make the effort. I think on both parts. Right now, I don't think your person's energy is moving much. So you could just be stepping back and focusing on yourself while they get through whatever it is that they're going through. So let's get some advice for you. Now, this would not obviously be the person that puts you in a third party. Very few of you would say that you'd go back after that. If it had happened and you decide yes that you want to, or maybe you were split when it happened, then I could see forgiving that, because you may have both, done your own thing and then come back together. That's going to be for each of you individually so different. All right, so the advice for Leo, please. We have the Page of Cups, which is offering putting new light on the love that you have, maybe refreshing it a bit. He's staring at that fish in the cup, like there's something coming out of this cup and you need somebody to recognize what it is that you bring. The Queen of Wands just pulling back a little bit. The Sun, there you are again, showing up in your reading. So it's about the happiness, the Six of Wands, and not focusing on anything that had kept you stuck in the past, or anything that didn't seem like it was where you felt like you may have failed in the relationship. Not necessarily you, your person could have felt that way. It's like, don't focus on the things that didn't work. It's focusing on being happy and offering something to each other that is refreshed and new. People revitalize their relationships all the time. So you could be focused primarily on your own happiness right now, and that can actually help your relationship. When each person focuses on themselves individually, it helps the relationship be better, because you can't give to somebody else unless you feel whole yourself. So I think it's about finding that happiness individually. All right, so let's get the Lover's Oracle. This is for Leo. Oop. I want to go back because they wanted me to look at this card. So it says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I love that, because I feel like there's so many new possibilities coming for you guys. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in, always. And then we have, deep in your heart, you already know the answer, do what feels right. Okay, I feel the need to pull this card as well, so I'm going to read this one to you. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay. Those are beautiful messages. All right, let's look at the wisdom of the oracle to close this out. This is for Leo, please. Last messages for Leo. So we have to the sea. This is that go with the flow, the best that you know how to type of energy. And then we have yin, lots of feminine energy, all that glitters, and the yang. So we're balancing out the masculine and feminine energies. Sometimes we have to take a step back and really observe our life from a different perspective. And I think that's what you're being asked to do. So not always being a participant, but actually really observing it. Really taking the time to look at it and saying, what is this to me? How do I feel? What's going to make me happy? This reduces to a 13, which is also a 4. So a couple of 4s showing up for you. Yin and yang, balancing out those two energies, all that glitters. You have a 7 and you have a 7. So lots of universal energy. It feels like lots of protection. There's a face up here at the top. There are always little faces somewhere in these cards that they seem to be looking down over you. So if you've got ancestors, you've got loved ones that have passed, just know they're with you and supporting you, and they want what's best for you. I just heard, go get yourself something pretty. Even for a guy, you can go get yourself something that really makes you feel good. Who knows? Just a little something might help brighten your day. Okay, thank you, my loves, so much for being here, and thank you for sharing your energy with me. Again, thank you for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you'd like a personal, that's in the description box below. Hope you guys have an amazing end of your month, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care.